So, oh, seriously. Oh, wait, no. Oh, So, let's play a game. I went to the shops and I bought a paint palette. I went to the shops and I bought a paint palette and some fabric paint. I went to the shops and I bought a paint palette, some fabric paint and black acrylic paint. I went to the shop and I bought a paint palette, some fabric paint, black acrylic paint and acrylic gloss. I went to the shops and I bought a paint palette, some fabric paint, some black acrylic paint, some acrylic gloss and... oh wait, that's for later.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So I bought some new art supplies, and in this video I'm just going to be like swatching them and trying them out and like, yeah.
So now I'm going to swatch all the art supplies in my sketchbook right here, and if you want to see how I made this sketchbook, then make sure to check out the video linked down below. First of all, I'm going to write the title in my sketchbook and I'm trying to do it in some aesthetic fonts. And I was meant to write mini, but I forgot to put the line under the like I part, so it's spelled mint. Oh, and here's where I realise it's an I instead of a T. So the first thing that I'm going to try is this fabric paint by Montmartre. I think all the things that I've gotten are from Montmartre or Montmartre, however you say it. Is it Montmartre or Montmartre? Anyways, I'm going to be swatching these first, and I'm not actually going to be using this on fabric. I got it because it has like a wider variation of colours than all the other paint sets that I saw, so I'm probably just going to be using it like I would use acrylic paint. But on the back of it, some handy hints. It says mix colours to create an even bigger palette, which is what I was planning to do. Probably not in the swatching, but maybe in other projects. And don't build up thick 3D layers of paint as it may crack. And I'm quite interested in that one. I want to know if it only happens on fabric or maybe if it happens on paper, so I think I'm going to try that out in the swatching as well. But anyway, let's open this up. Oops. Double oops. So these are the colours that I've got here. I've got Brilliant Red, Cadmium Yellow, Light Green, Cerulean Blue, or Cerulean, Light Purple, just Pink, Titanium White, Lamp Black. So now let's swatch these. Whoa.
It looks almost kind of like, I don't know, edible. It looks like, well, I don't know.
I don't know why that looks just so satisfying. In camera, it looks a bit more oranger than it is in real life. So since I'm going to go and get some water, I guess this is the opportunity to use this paint palette. I'm not sure if you normally use paint palettes for water, but I'm going to use it for, oh no, you know what I should have done? I should have just put each colour in each paint palette. That would have been smart, you know, bro. Would have been smart, you know, bro.
Please forget I ever said that.
I just didn't think about that because it's so obvious that it was too obvious to think. Okay, yeah, no. Peeling this sticker off. Look at the bubble, look at it. Wait, look at it growing. Should I pop it? Remember when I said like it was a good idea to put all the colours in this palette? Oh wait, no, oh shoot, I put it, oh wait, no, oh shoot, I put it, oh.
Kinda like, I'm not human.
Okay, I'm back, I've sorted everything out. Hopefully when I say something this time, nothing will go wrong. Anyway, before I was saying, you know how I thought it was a good idea to like swatch to put all the paint into this paint palette? Now I've realised it's not because I have it, then wash my paintbrush, put the next paint, then when I use it, I'm going to have to put my like, brush into it, use it, then wash it, washing my brush.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get it.
One thing I have noticed with this paint is that it washes off the One thing I oh my gosh. One thing I have noticed with this paint is that it washes off much more easier than acrylic paint, so that's a positive.
You know what else is a positive? I was actually able to speak.
The last one I'm going to do here is black. I'm not going to bother to do white because like, yeah, you know the page is white and stuff. So the last one I'm going to do is lamp black. And this is the colour of the water after doing all those. It kind of reminds me of like really, really watery hot chocolate. I don't know why. What does it remind you of? Okay, so I'm going to leave some space to kind of like annotate that and write what the name of the paint is. So I'm just going to put a line here. And the next thing that I will probably test will be this. So this is some black acrylic colour, and the reason I got this is because sometimes I like paint the whole page black and I want to do some art in white or something like that, or something different. For example, like for the sketchbook that I made, I painted the whole thing black. It says that it's semi-matte finish, good coverage and fast drying, which is good. So let's test this out. This right now reminds me of toothpaste. You know that like metal thing that you have to open up toothpaste, and it's kind of like a toothpaste tube as well. Now I want to test the fabric paint layering to see if it like cracks on paper or if that is just on fabric. So for this, I think I'm going to choose red to layer. So I've just put one layer.
What? I just thought I should layer me saying layer.
Then when it dries, I'll put a few other layers on and see if it starts to crack. So the last thing that I'm going to test is this acrylic medium gloss, and it says that I can mix it with acrylic paints to create glazes, washes and watercolor effects, which sounds interesting. But the main reason I wanted to use it was to kind of use it like Mod Podge. So here it says that can also be used as a varnish for acrylic artworks, dries to a gloss finish. So that's what I want to use it for, but I think I may also test it like as a glaze, or what else did it say? And also it says that it can create different levels of paint translucent depending on how much of this gloss that you put on, so I really want to try that. So since this is kind of more of like a liquidy kind of thing, Mod Podge is more like kind of gluey, I think it would be best to put it in the palette. So first I'm just going to use some paint just to draw like a little heart, and this is in fabric paint. I'm also going to try it with acrylic paint since it is meant for acrylic paint. And I'm going to try it on both, and I'm just going to use it as a gloss over the heart. And acrylic paint. I'm going to be using purple. I'm also going to try it as a glaze, so I'm going to try mix it with some acrylic paint and with some fabric paint. So I'm gonna actually do this in my paint palette, which I think would actually be a smart move. Now let's mix that up. I think it basically kind of just thinnens the paint, and also I think it'll look, yeah, it thinnens the paint, and it looks quite glossy. And now for the fabric paint.
And that's when the light decided to go off, so yeah, that's what it looks like without the light. So this one, because the fabric paint is already in itself, this just makes it even more thinner, and it does make it translucent like it said. Well guys, that's the end of this video, and by the way, the red paint did not crack. If you like this video and you want to see more, then make sure to check out the videos on the screen right now, or the videos I linked in the description box. Bye!